Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yesterday, we made a video talking about the future of Power Rangers and how this Disney Plus series could be its last chance when it comes to an entertainment brand. If it don't do well, there's a chance that it could be shelved after this. And today, we wanted to talk about what we want to see and what we think could make this Disney Plus show a huge success. Let's get into it, talk about it. We're also going to listen to the fans in this one. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. We are so happy to have you guys. Welcome. In this video, we are going to tell you what we want to see when it comes to this new Disney Plus project, and then we are going to listen to the fans and see what you guys want. Let's just get right into it. With the potential of Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz, showrunners known for their work on Percy Jackson and the Olympians, taking the helm of a live-action Power Rangers series on Disney Plus, the opportunity exists to truly reinvent the franchise while honoring its legacy. I believe to ensure success, the new series must target an older teen and adult audience. Give us something we want to see who grew up watching the show, diving into darker, more complex themes with real-world consequences for the Rangers' actions and the collateral damage of the Zord battles. However, this maturity should be balanced with a charm and optimistic spirit that define Power Rangers. Think Guardians of the Galaxy, not the Batman. Instead of relying solely on unknown actors, Hasbro should invest in established talent, casting either renowned actors who embody the role or stars with significant following who can draw in a wider audience. A compelling original narrative is huge, introducing a fresh team of Rangers while weaving in familiar elements from the existing Power Rangers universe. Exploring the potential of time travel could provide a dynamic and engaging storyline. Finally, even with a stellar cast, story, and tone, effective marketing is crucial. Hasbro must commit to a robust marketing campaign that targets a broad audience, including both longtime fans and newcomers, to ensure the series reaches its potential and cements its place as a cornerstone of the Power Rangers legacy. I think with all of these ideas here, the show could be successful, but it's a step-by-step situation. First of all, Jonathan E. Steinberg, Dan Schatz, they gotta believe. They have to create good story, good character, stuff like that. Then you have to kind of figure out what way you're gonna go. Are we gonna go super dark? Are we gonna kind of be in the middle? I think being more like Guardians of the Galaxy instead of Batman is perfect. Now, I'm not saying we need to be Guardians of the Galaxy, not saying that at all, but there's elements of comedy in there and parts where they don't take themselves so seriously like a Batman would. That's where I want Power Rangers to be on the spectrum of things when it comes to superhero shows, right? I also think investing in established talent is a really good idea. Making the good storylines and characters, we already talked about that, but that is huge. And then marketing, actually putting your money where your mouth is and reaching the broader audience of people. Hit the mainstream one time. And I think that if this show is like Percy Jackson, they're going to do well. We talked yesterday how if they don't do well, there's a chance that Power Rangers could be shelved for a period of time because we have been everywhere lately. We were on Nickelodeon a few years ago. We were on Netflix, and now we're on Disney. If things don't work out, that means they didn't work out for the number 1 and 2 streaming platforms. who else is going to have us, right? Now, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of the comments, let's see what the fans are saying. Nick said, I hope it makes Power Rangers popular again. Me too, buddy. Samurai Spirited said, I hope the franchise comes back to life because I am a massive collector and I dream about being on the show. Well, you never know, man. When we actually get information about them filming, we'll talk about it. Maybe you can make a trip down there, try to be an extra or something. That would be cool. Power Rangers Crystal Fury said, I really want an extended Power Rangers Cosmic Fury theme song. Well, maybe if you go follow the guy that did all the music, I think he's on Twitter, go ask him if he'll do something custom made for you or something. I don't know. Tommy said, I really hope that the Disney Plus Power Rangers reboot will bring the franchise back to life, like what 4Kids TV did to TMNT back in 2003. Yo, that was super cool. I'm not going to lie. The 03 Ninja Turtles were fire. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shane Beard said, aloha, I'm Shane Beard DJ. I'm so excited. Yeah, me too, man. I know that the information hasn't been 100% confirmed, but everybody's talking about it, including like comicbook.com, IGN, huge companies with sources are talking about it, so it's very interesting. Don said, I'm down for the Disney Plus reboot show, but I still want another Super Sentai adaptation. Maybe someday, my friend. I don't know if that's going to come anytime soon, but it would be cool. Baitna said Disney Plus has the second most subscribers for any streaming platform behind Netflix by a lot, but the number of subs that watch the original content is super low compared to other platforms. It could be because they have a bad reputation or because their older content is the real draw for subs, but this could hurt the PR reboot series. They need to make sure that the marketing for this show is top notch, and we as the PR fan base need to show up and support the show by watching and telling others to watch it too. This could be Power Rangers' last shot at mainstream popularity. Let's hope for the best. I am with you, Baitna. I totally understand. We need to get behind it, which I think the Power Ranger fan base will. Like always, we'll watch it. But the marketing and getting through to the mainstream audience, if we can just get like a third of the mainstream audience put together with all of the Power Ranger fans existing that will watch it, that's all you need for this to be successful. Thomas Plays Video Games says, I hope the franchise doesn't die out. That would be bad. I hope this Disney Plus series returns the franchise to its former glory. That's all we can hope for. I do think that the showrunners of Percy Jackson bring some positivity to the fan base because they've done it before with Percy Jackson, a children's IP that I haven't heard about in years, and then they brought it back and they did a good job with it. We can only hope that they can do it again. Captain Hero said, I hope this succeeds. I don't want Power Rangers to die. I am with you, my friend. Joseph said, if this is Power Rangers' last shot, I say make it a jolly good show. That's what I'm talking about. Baithna said Disney will probably put more focus on PR now than they did before because Disney was primarily a girls brand back then, and they only made the shift to marketing towards boys when they acquired Marvel and Star Wars. They kind of ran those franchises into the ground, but PR could be their next big boys brand if they pull this off. We will see, dude. I remember that Disney, like, back in the 2000s, when they had Power Rangers, they had other boy shows, not a lot, but it was just so weird to me that they never fully invested in Power Rangers when they owned it. Let's hope that they at least help with the marketing when it comes out. Dave said they need to reboot the whole series. As sad as I am to this, let's keep the 30 years finished. Let's start from scratch. Let's make a whole new universe that's more mature for a new generation. Make it like Marvel. I am not against that. I do think, though, that having elements from the past could bring a love and nostalgia to the show. Now, it wouldn't make or break it, but I know watching some of these like Marvel shows and then seeing something or like a reference from like a comic years ago or something, it excites me, right? It would be fun if we were kind of in that Power Rangers universe still. Operation Spider said, as long as it's a solid MMPR reboot that can lure fans back in, do you think they're going to reboot MMPR again? I don't know. There's 1,000 ways that they could do it. I would like to see like elements of the old show, but an original team. I mean, there's 1,000 ways you could do it. Katsiar said, I genuinely think the sequel to the 2017 movie could have been a success. Like you said, the movie made its budget back. It just lost money overall due to marketing cost. It was a flop, and when people say it was a bomb, that's highly disingenuous. I always use the first 2 Star Trek movies as a good example. Wrath of Khan was a massive success, whereas Star Trek the Motion Picture failed to land and struggled to draw even. I know what you're saying, Katsiar. If they doubled down, the sequel could have been bigger and better, but it was right in the middle. It didn't make them enough money to like automatically greenlight a sequel, but they definitely thought about it because it didn't lose them enough money where they're like, I'll never do a sequel again. They were right in the middle where they were arguing about it. And it is sad that they couldn't, revive that. And I was talking to Dan from the Legacy of Nerd the other day. We were talking like, now if you were trying to get that cast together, that would be tough because they're all doing stuff now. They're all big name actors. Like every single one of them is in like projects in the past few years. They actually do a really good job. And I know, is it Naomi Scott? She was just in Smile 2, and she was Jasmine, and she was in Charlie's Angels. There's a lot of different things she was in. It'd be hard to get them all now, but I'm hoping we learn our lesson from the 2017 movie. Nivik Star 1 said, forgive the pessimism and the negativity, but the Disney organization knows only family. Look what they did to Tron and the Star Wars legacy. They don't understand science fiction. Look at what they tried with the black hole, and it failed almost. Oh, man. Okay, you do have a good point. They didn't do really good with Power Rangers in the past, but Disney Plus is not making this. There's another, studio that's working on it. They just have a relationship with Disney Plus. So I'm hoping that these 2 guys that are working on it, the showrunners of Percy Jackson, they knock it out of the park. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. We got one more comment. Their name looks like it is in another language, so I'm going to mess it up. But they said Power Rangers has gone downhill since the Fox Kids era ended. Yeah, and that's because it changed so many hands. So many different people didn't know what to do with it. But here we are again. And this might be the last hand it goes to unless something crazy happens from this. Now, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Thomas Franco, and Roderick Ham. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now. And you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger Power Up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K Power Up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.